Welcome to Real Estate for Real session where we share
Actionable
actionable
real
real
estate
estate
information.
information. We've been discussing the ABCs of home ownership. We talked about A being the affordability aspect of home ownership. You have to be able to buy what you can afford. B, to buy a house, you have to budget. That's the B. And the C has to do with credit because you're not buying in cash. So you have to have your credits on a good position so you can get a good rate and you can qualify to buy the house, the home of your dreams. And today we'll be talking about the D's, which are the do's and don'ts of in, in the process of buying your piece of real estate. You know, we hear a lot of people complain, tell us, oh God, they are asking for too many things. The lender is asking for this, asking for that. One thing you have to know as a consumer who is in the process of buying a new piece of real estate is that it's going to be a tedious and frustrating process. They will ask you for different things at different time, and they will ask you for the same thing every time. So it can be very frustrating. So you have to have the mental fortitude to go through the process.
It's a pretty demanding process, and for most consumers, it's new to most people, except you're an investor or you're buying your second home. For most people, it's new. For instance, if you want to buy a car, you just walk in the dealership and they run your credit, check your income, bam, you're out of the dealership. But buying a home is a totally different piece of cake. So the first thing you need to know is that you have to know that it's like a 30-day to a 65-day process. And I guarantee you, after finding a house, that's the exciting part. You walk around, you choose your home. That's great. You like the colors, you like the location. The most difficult part of the process is actually getting your financing together. That's why we have to talk to you about the affordability, budgeting, and credit. What it does is that it prepares you for what I'll call the rigor of the home buying process. So we encourage consumers, if you're buying a home, don't be discouraged. There are times when you feel, oh, I'm tired of this thing. I've had it. I've given them my back statement twice. They keep asking me to send my paycheck stub. Yes, they're going to keep asking you to update documents periodically. So the first thing you need to do is be prepared mentally for the process. But on the celebration day, when you sign that dotted line that you've got a homeowner, or you realize that all the stress and all the trouble was actually worth it. So look at the celebration day as your motivation to just stay focused, stay in line with your mortgage, your loan person, your bank, or whoever. End of the day, you are both on the same team. They want to give you a loan, you want to buy a house. But the thing is, you need to have the mental fortitude to stay through the process.
Another thing is that you've now seen the house. Obviously, you have to have a team, and your team comprises of your realtor, your lender. You have the inspection team too. So for every questions in this journey, you have to ask your realtor. Ask your realtor. When you're asking your realtor, when you have to review all contracts, you have to review it and ask all the questions you can.
Yep.
Yes, it's a lot of paperwork. You'll be like, oh God, how many things am I signing? I'm just docu-signing. You can ask for the summarization of whatever it is that you've signed.
And also, we want to let you know, whoever you hire to work with you, you are the principal. The realtor is your client. So what you need to do is interview multiple real estate agents. You don't have to go with the first person you meet or your friend or your brother's friend or so that helps somebody else. And really, as realtors, we have specialization. Some of us are good in certain areas. Some of us are good with certain income groups. Some of us are good with certain types of properties. So it's important that you interview your provider, as Lara said. Your lender, you can also ask them questions. What programs are out there? What do I qualify for? I'm a first-time home buyer. I make so much money. It behoves you as a consumer to interview all your providers because they are working for you. They're going to get paid from you somehow. Even if the seller pays, the builder pays, it's still a cost to you. So you need to make sure you get the best quality providers to help you through the service.
Yes. And obviously, everything that has a beginning has to have an end.
Beautiful.
Meaning you have to have a timeline for whatever it is that you're doing. You can't just wake up and say, I want to buy a house. You have to be mentally ready, like we said. You have to have everything that you need to get on this journey. Your down payment, your realtor, your lender, and the time that you need. Are you doing because like you said, it's between 30 to 60 days. So you have
Normally,
to
for a resale, for a brand new, it can be up to a year. So
It can
depending
be-
on depending
yeah,
on how
because-
the construction time, so much goes on. But really, our goal is to equip the consumer to know what they are doing and to do it. So these will continue on our next session. So Lara, how are we?
For Tried One Realty, you can call us on 713-955-6171. You can follow us on our social media pages. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Tried One Realty.
And our website is www.tradonerealty.com. Our goal and our mission is to educate the consumer. But while we're educating, if you're in Texas, please consider using Trad One Realty to be your real estate provider. Thank you very much.